Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more Battletech. We are here today with another flashpoint, so let's dive right on in. We are going for the Red Hunt, and this will be for the Draconis Combine, and we have lost tech items as our reward. So let's not hang around, let's dive right on in and see what we're in for. Alright, Paratawa, alright, let's see what's going on. Amanda, I'm glad you were able to join me here on this lovely rock in the middle of nowhere. Hugo Yamaguchi, you're a long way from home. What's the Combine doing all the way out here? I've received a request from an important and influential Duke to personally see the defense of a covert outpost. And before you ask, no, I didn't know that we had a covert outpost here either. It's the sort of detail that would be useful. It would be the sort of detail that would be useful to know, which of course must be why it was kept from me. The job is exceedingly simple. You intercept any attackers, a task you have proven yourselves capable of time and time again, and then you will receive a frankly absurd sum of money for your time. 1.5 million sea bills, and a cache of valuable military equipment, to be more precise. As I said, simple. And this sounds a little bit sketchy, Yamaguchi. Why us? Duke Hasid Ricol, 12th Duke of Rodrigo, personally requested that I find competent mercenaries to defend his operation. Mr. Vatanen, naturally I thought of you. This is an opportunity to curry favor with an influential house of the Combine, whatever his particular motivations may be. Alright, ease up Yang, Shugo Yamaguchi, we're just a little suspicious of the generous terms of the contract. Yeah, there's got to be a catch. Not that I'm aware of, Mr. Vatanen. You now have all the information that Duke Ricol provided to me. Defend a facility against mercenary attackers. I can find another mercenary company, of course, if you'd prefer not to take this job. It would just be a shame to give this opportunity to someone less deserving. Alright, well, we haven't said no, we just like to perform our due diligence. That is certainly fair. Naturally, I'll have my people forward the contact details to you. If you could come to a decision quickly, I would appreciate it. If I have to loiter here for much longer, I may be forced to dip into my emergency wine reservoir. Okay, that is understood. Okay. Well, this certainly doesn't have that unexpected twist written all over it. Yes, yeah, certainly does. Yes, but if we start rejecting jobs because they seem iffy, we'll never get work again. That is very true. Well, we have nothing to lose, but money to gain, and a little bit of salvage as well, so let's go ahead and dive on in and see what we can get. So, let's see, maximum salvage is fairly solid. Maximum pay is also quite nice. It is a Martian biome, so that is a negative to our heat-sinking ability. But I see no reason not to take it. Alright, so we're going to be going for full salvage, and it looks like our target is the Grey Death Legion. Huh, I'm not familiar with them. Apparently, they're from Grayson's Death Carlisle, starting as an offshoot of the Trellwan Lancers, an ad hoc militia set up by Carlisle for the defense of Trell 1 in 3024. Huh. Okay, currently under contract of the Free Worlds League. Alright then, well, we may as well go ahead and accept nonetheless. And if we lose a little bit of standing with the Free Worlds, that's fine. We're at maximum as it stands, so that will give us some room to grow in the future. Alright then, so what do we want? We have 3.5 defend base. Let's bring out some decent damage dealers. Let's go... The gas rifle would be nice. Keeping gas still up. Also, all those ultra autocannons could be effective as well. How about we have a look? Let's go... Bring out our king crab. That wouldn't be terrible. Let's see. LRMs, what's that? 45, 50 LRMs per salvo versus 40. Sure, let's go with the king crab. That will be fine. We'll bring that over the... Let's bring that over the Gaustilla, I think. Yeah, we'll keep the regular Annihilator. We can cool down if we just fire our Ultra Autocannons regardless of biome, and we can have more damage if we so desire and things get close. But we'll have a little bit of indirect fire to take care of enemies as they come from different angles, and then our Gunslinger to go ahead and destroy whatever comes close. Right, I think that is going to be a fairly reasonable setup. Alright. So the real question is going to be, what exactly is this mercenary company going to be like? I don't think we've come across them before in any of our travels. So the real question is there something going to be more complex? Are they going to try and pay us off? Is it going to be a straight up fight? Who knows what the complications may lay in the future. Alright, so for today's objective, we will defend the Draconis Combine Research Base. Commander, this installation is a vital part of Combine research effort, and we need to ensure the enemy doesn't destroy it. We believe the opposing forces are a mercenary unit hired by our erstwhile allies in the Free Worlds League, and their intent is to disrupt the important work being done here. Your job will be to hold them off until they exhaust themselves, at which point we'll launch our own counterattack. Okay. But that's not bad, so we have a guess as to what's going to happen after this. We're probably going to be sent out to destroy one of theirs in return. Right, this seems simple enough, which makes me nervous. I don't like when we're asked to defend research without knowing what the research is.
Command
yes, that
interface
is
initiated.
fair enough. Alright, so to be completely honest with you, I haven't the faintest idea what kind of research goes on here. Nevertheless, a credible threat has been made. Your opposition is a mercenary company using the rather grandiose name Grey Death Legion. I've heard of them. Made a name for themselves on the Lyran and Draconis border. The commander is supposed to be a very good tactician. Imagine me rolling my eyes dramatically. At any rate, my people tell me that there's at least 2 lances of enemy mechs on the surface advancing towards your position. I have inbound aerospace support, so all you need to do is hold out until it arrives. Alright, keep the facility intact and hold out for the cavalry. Shouldn't be a problem, Shugo Yamaguchi. Alright. Well then, let's see. 10 rounds of holding out. Currently we must keep at least 5 of them alive. I think that should be fairly easy to do. Most of these buildings are fairly tanky. Okay, that makes me wonder whether we're going to have some very heavy mechs come towards us. Alright, standing structures and destroy the enemy vanguard. Alright, let's bring...
Receiving you.
Let's bring our King Crab over first and foremost. Let's bring you into... Let's see, where is a good position for you?
Commander.
Let's bring the Annihilator point in the center. We won't take the cover because we want maximum visual range.
Moving out.
Still no sign as to where the others may be, so let's bring you to the top of the hill. We can use your LRMs from pretty much anywhere.
Heading out.
The Stalker.
Standing by.
Stalker we're going to bring up towards... Let's see. There's some interesting position. Let's move up the hill. And we'll bring our gun-swinging mech right up to the top. See if we can spread out our sensor range and make contact.
Hostile on sensors.
Oh, and it looks like we do have something coming on in. Okay. Thunderbolt and Shadowhawk. Okay. And it looks like there is still another 2 on our sensors. So whereabouts are they? I do not know. Oh, no, there they are, coming down below. Okay, so that's 65, 65. Thunderbolt 65 and a Shadowhawk is 50. 65. Okay, so a fairly reasonable land. Let's see.
Got something you want done?
First of all, if we move all the way forwards, is anyone within range? The answer is no. Okay, well that is... Well, we could technically fire off a Gauss rifle. I think we will let them come to us. We may lose a little bit of structural integrity. However, if we can get the kill, that would be more beneficial in the long run, I dare say. So let's see what they do. Okay, no longer sprinting. That's very nice. Okay. So they're no longer sprinting, so we can shoot them at a fairly, at a much better likelihood. We have 3 to their 2. Let's bring... Let's see.
Orders.
With our Annihilator, we're not going to get eyes on any of those other targets. Yeah, I'm just concerned that, you know what? Maybe what we do here is we move all the way up onto some of this unsettled ground, the rough terrain, and we multi-target and target as many as possible so they're less likely to go for the buildings. Yes, I think that that is going to be our best call. And also it strips a little bit of evasion. So let's move on up and at least figure out what we're dealing with. And it looks like I have a catapult. Ooh, with lots of LRMs. Alright, definitely a good thing that we can target him. Let's go ahead and... We'll go multi-target. Honestly, these odds are fairly terrible, so I don't think we're going to focus all of them on the catapult. We'll send one of the ultra-auto cannons. Let's then go... Shadowhawk, we'll see if we can destroy. We'll send a shot to the Thunderbolt to minimize their damage output and evasion so we can get better salvage. And so that will be ultra-auto cannon to C. And then on B, let's send off a medium laser. I think that seems reasonable. And then the rest we're going to try and destroy the Shadowhawk with. Alright, let's open fire and see how we do. Alright, first salvo. Very solid damage. We do miss the Thunderbolt. And then... ultra-auto cannons on the other. Okay. So did we do any damage? The answer is a... yeah. Tagged him in the legs. Okay. Well, at least they're down a Shadowhawk, so that is ideal. Let's bring...
Good to go.
Let's see. Still only have the Gauss rifle on our Marauder, which is a little bit sad.
Ready for orders.
The King Crab... got options on the other 2. Mind you, the catapult hasn't had its turn yet. Maybe the catapult will run in or fire against the Annihilator. It's a bit of a pickle trying to figure out which one we want to target. Yeah, those shots aren't particularly good. You know what? We're going to go ahead and let them come to us. Go ahead and reserve. Alright, catapult is focusing on us. Alright, that we can handle. Alright, and now as our turn, let's go...
Commander.
Let's see. Direct line of fire and indirect fire. Interesting. Alright, well, let's go...
What's up, boss?
Yeah, we're not going to have any decent shots here. I think what we could plan on doing then, if that is the case, let's go ahead and sprint all the way forwards. We will go as close as possible, and then hopefully make up some ground on the next round. Yeah, that's going to be our game plan. Alright, so let's see. Oh, apparently this 65-tonner has already moved. Okay. Well then, knowing that, let's go ahead and follow
Standing
up.
by.
Let's bring... let's see. Let's put some work on the catapult, I dare say. Yeah, in fact, you know what? We can even send some medium lasers towards the Thunderbolt. We can work on 2 problems at once.
Confirmed.
That's not a bad idea. So let's go LRMs, medium lasers. That'll be fine. Off we go.
Confirmed.
Alright, so they're unsteady, so they're certainly walking on the next turn. And then that Thunderbolt is just a little bit less armed.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, let's bring... Yeah, I think we bring you forwards and we focus on that catapult. Let's go for a full barrage.
Affirmative.
Alright, excellent. All of those missiles doing good amounts of work. So there's a free precision strike, kicking down in initiative. That is everything that we could want. Alright, Thunderbolt, what you doing?
I'm going to need a medic.
That is a good shot on their end of things. Yeah, that took out a fair bit of our armor. Alright, let's go.
Commander.
Let's bring Rannick all the way forwards. We could go... There we go. Thunderbolt is our target.
On the move.
That should do nicely. Let's use our precision strike here. I don't really have to worry about the other one as they're further down the line. And there we go. Lethal damage. Okay. Good work protecting range there, Rannick. That is what we wanted to see. Oh, looks like we have somebody else on our sensors. Alright, let's have a quick scan and see where they're coming in from. Looks like... looks like it was this mech all the way down here. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Let's bring
Awaiting orders.
Ranger forwards. There we go. We can go for a full volley against the catapult and also give us eyes on the other mech.
On my way.
Yeah, another Thunderbolt. Let's go ahead and make the most of this precision strike we get for free. Alright. Now that's very lethal damage right there.
Tango down.
Sure, those munitions cooking off would have been like that. Alright.
Receiving you.
Definitely a death there. And then, I suppose since we have nobody else around, let's bring our King Crab over here. We'll take shots as we may as well. Our mech cooling down, which is rather nice through not firing any of those extra medium lasers. And now, Angel.
Standing by.
Let's see. If we move you... I don't think it's going to make much of a difference whatsoever. Alright, we'll rotate around. We'll still stay off to this right-hand side just to maintain as much sensor range on as much of the field as possible. So let's go ahead and see. Let's go ahead. Alright, and that is not quite a knockover.
You've got hostile contacts inbound.
Alright, extra reinforcements. That is to be expected. Let's see. Vanguards are here. Structures are there. No signs of reinforcements just about yet. Let's bring...
Orders.
Second. Ooh. Could fire a Gauss rifle, but I don't think that's going to save us too much. But you never know. That would pull us all the way down. It would knock them over at the very least. You know what? I think it is worth... I think it's worth protecting the buildings and potentially Ranger.
Coordinates received.
Yeah, let's go ahead and make sure that she doesn't get targeted and hurt any further. We'll go for the precision strike. We'll go for the headshot. Either way, as long as this lands, they're going down. Just whether it's permanently or setting themselves up to go further. There we go. Alright. Pilot injury, that's what we're after. They are now behind in initiative, so that gives us a very good chance to take them out.
Receiving you.
Let's bring the Annihilator forwards. Full salvo will be perfectly fine. Let's target you, and that's within our cooling. Phenomenal. Alright, and lethal damage. Fantastic. Mind
Enemy
you,
down.
I don't think pilot incapacitated would technically be the right term. It would be more like the mech is incapacitated since the pilot took lethal damage. But either way, semantics aside, let's see what we can do. Alright, let's bring...
Receiving you.
Panic is just outside of firing range, so I guess we're going to have to tank some of this damage. Unfortunately, they may take out that large building, depending what they have, but we don't get much of a choice. Alright, so Black Knight is coming on in. Oh, they're targeting a different building. Okay, that is good. Yeah, things are getting rather hectic. Uh-oh. That could be a building down. How are we doing? Wow. Okay. Well, that is incredibly lucky for whoever is inside. Let's make sure that we sort out these reinforcements. Let's see, 55, 55, and a 65? No. 75, that's right. Let's
Waiting for orders.
bring running across. See that we can get ourselves some good
On my
targeting
way.
data. Go for the... I think the Wolverine would be a good call. Actually, no, let's go for the Black Knight. Salvage first. Alright, kill the meat, save the metals.
Roger.
That'll do it.
One more for kill board.
Alright, and the rest we can pretty much send as we see fit. Actually, that may have even potentially taken out their indirect fire capabilities. So definitely the right call there. Let's bring... Let's see, our Annihilator can focus upon the Wolverine. That's not a bad
Ready for
call.
orders.
Our King Crab can also fire on the Wolverine. Yeah, let's go ahead and...
Awaiting orders.
We'll move our Annihilator first.
Move order confirmed.
We'll go ahead and fire. We'll cool down a little bit, which is not too bad.
Firing.
In fact, we probably should have gone with a precision shot there, but oh well, I guess I forgot.
Standing by.
But instead we'll go ahead and move... Let's see, we only have the Stalker next. Yeah, I think we'll go with a precision shot for the Stalker. I think they have some medium lasers. Yeah, hopefully we'll be within range. So let's just move on up and focus on what we can. Let's go ahead and see what we can do. Alright, well that Wolverine is
Take that.
incredibly beat up. Yep.
Good to go.
Let's bring Angel point blank range. There we go. That will work out rather well. We can target all three of these and make sure that they're not focused on the buildings. So let's go... But we're going to have to send an LRM to each armed. Alright, so in that case, to avoid maxing out our resolve, go ahead and use some vigilance. Yeah, guarded and entrenched. That's probably good. You will almost certainly be a target for them next round. So we'll go ahead and take that. And hopefully that helps us out. And then we'll go multi-target. And we will send one salvo to B and C. And we'll see if we can take out that Wolverine.
Copy that.
Alright, so there is knockdown and an injury from losing the side torso. Mech is getting hit, and same for the Shadowhawk. Right. That's exactly what we're after. Alright, Shadowhawk, let's see what you can do. Okay, focusing on Rannick. Fair enough, I do suppose he is quite the threat. And then...
Ready to get it on.
Let's see if we can... I would say we go for the Wolverine just so it doesn't get a turn. You know what? Yeah, that seems reasonable. Let's go ahead and do such a thing. Make sure it does not get a chance to move. Deactivate a laser or two, just so we don't overheat.
Locked on.
And that should be a kill.
I hope we can salvage that.
Yeah, alright. Pulled that out. That is fine, I suppose. Mechs. Alright, solid salvo right there. That was some solid amount of
Under
damage.
heavy fire.
Yeah, good thing is those Mechs aren't particularly well armored. Let's bring out Ranger. There you go. Let's do a return of autocannon fire.
10-4.
In fact, let's show him what ultra autocannons can do. Go ahead and go for the headshot. Alright, well there we go. That will do it.
Destroyed.
Alright. Fantastic. And now,
Orders.
Angel, let's get nice and close and
Location
show that
confirmed.
Shadowhawk a little bit of TLC. Or, yeah. That'll do. Alright, let's go. You know what? We have the resolve burn. We'll go for the headshot.
Acknowledged.
Alright. Pretty good.
Receiving you.
And then let's finish it off.
Position confirmed.
There we go. That should be rather nice. Certainly toast. Ooh.
Tango down.
Alright, ammo explosion. That'll do it. Commander, the area has been cleared. Darius has given me the green light to land and immediately. Hold position. Alright. Ooh, Grayson Carlisle. Commander, this is Grayson Carlisle. That was a hell of a butt kicking. Glad we were in salvaged mechs. Listen, I don't have a bone to pick with you. I just need what's in that facility. I've got reinforcements landing shortly and... Ooh. A desk commander. Mercenary commander. This is the Draconis Internal Security Force. We are interdicting this world in pursuit of the wanted criminal Grayson Carlisle. Do not attempt to enter orbit, or you will be fired off. Ooh. I thought that those guys were the guys on our side. Okay. What the? Boss, I've got multiple lock-ons coming from the surface. They've got me in their crosshairs. What the hell is this? Commander, will someone please tell me what's going on down there? I can't contact my people and the jump ship captain isn't answering. Darius, we just lost comms relay signal from the system's jump ship. Either it was destroyed or it just jumped out. Additionally, our communications are being disrupted by a ground installation. We can relay messages through the Leopard, but only over short distances. What the hell is Combined Forces? We're on your side. Stand down, we're the good guys. Boss, they just fired a PPC off the Leopard's bow. I'm going nap of the earth to try and shake them. Okay. I don't want to say I told you so, but I think we just got double-crossed. They're after Carlisle, but I bet we're acceptable collateral damage. Commander, we need to pull Carlisle's butt out of here, out of the fire, if we're going to figure out what the hell is going on. Let's get him before the Combine does.
Mission successful.
Huh. Well, as always, nothing is ever simple in the life of our mercenary company. Alright, well, the good news is we should get some salvage. I'm guessing we're going to have to work on them. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know I agree with the debriefing here. The Draconis Combine is pleased with your fervor, Commander. Your skills in battle are precisely the sort of thing that young cadets could learn from. True as that may be, I don't think you're exactly entirely on our side as it stands. Well, maybe Shugo is, but maybe not the rest of the Combine. Alright, mech-wise, we have 75 tons of Black Knight to acquire, and then, let's see, 65 for the remainder? Does appear to be so. Oh, apparently one of the mechs had a flamer. Well, yeah, they didn't ever get a chance to use that now, did they? And there's nothing else really that we care about. Let's just go for the catapult C4, finish that off, and then we will start ourselves another piece of, let's see, the Shadowhawk 2D. That'll do. Alright, they also gave us nothing else. Alright, outside of weapons. Alright, fine. Not surprised there. That is fairly horrendous. We'll see if we can get a little bit of more in the next one. Alright, so the real question. All of those Battletech items that we wanted to get our hands on, will we be eligible for that if we start with the other fellow? Is questionable, isn't it? Because they said they were going to give us all of this stuff if we defended that base.
That mech
We
is
defended
ready to
it.
fight, Commander.
I'm pretty sure they're still going to try and kill us.
That mech you asked for
So,
is cleared for fighting.
Yeah, a little uncertain as to the accuracy of their previous statement. Alright, well, at least we've got that center storage. It looks like we're in a consecutive deployment. Unfortunately, Ranger is out. Let's replace her with Rabid. Yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and bring Rabid. That extra cooling won't be bad. Let's see. Do we want to stick with King Crab LRM? Let's go with a little bit of scouting. Let's go. Let's see. We could bring the Black Knight. That's not the worst. Could bring a Cataphract, maybe a Highlander. You know what? Highlander's not a bad call. Autocannons for long range. Those snub PPCs are pretty good. Heat efficiency is fairly solid, and a rangefinder. That could be rather nice. Yeah, let's go ahead and bring that. And I think that will do. So let's go ahead and deploy. And we'll keep the rest as is. Yeah, that Annihilator works pretty well. We do like that setup. The Stalker is a fantastic LRM carrier. And then that Marauder is always a good call. Never a bad situation for that thing. Even with the heavier, what do we call it? Gold mission. Alright. Well, if you'd like to join in on the chaos of the Leviathan's Marauders, feel free to let me know in the comments below. We are expecting submissions. Found a good place to segue that in. If you'd like to join us, feel free to do so. All that we require is a first and a last name, as well as a call sign. That's all you need. If you would like to join in, we would be happy to have you. Although, if you'd like to tell me more about your pilot, I would be very happy to read such things. So either leave that in the comment section below of this video or over in the community post. If you aren't sure if we're still taking them, just check out the community post. I will give an update when we stop accepting submissions. So hopefully I will see you out in the periphery somewhere. Alright, so now we have a new objective, and Grayson Carlisle's forces. Know how quickly things turn around. Alright, it looks like we're both on the Kurita hit list, Commander. This situation is getting worse, and my people are pinned down by fire from the Dest forces. We can't even use our weapon to get into orbit. We've evacuated the fire lance, but the command lance is still stuck on world, which concerns me personally, because I'm a part of the command lance and one of the people who's stuck. I want to get to the bottom of this mess, but I'm going to need your help. Alright, the only way to get off this planet is to find out what kind of double-cross the Curitans are pulling here, is to try and rescue Carlisle and his people. Alright, let's see how this goes.
Initiated.
Carlisle, this is Darius Oliveira, Exo of the Argo. We need some answers about what just happened. A little busy right now, Argo, trying not to get shot. You want to have a chat? Then help us get clear of this trap. Heads up, Commander. I'm seeing unmarked mechs and weapons inbound to your position. Alright, that's going to be Dest units. They'll shoot first, and they won't ask any questions at all, actually. We can make short hops in the Leopard, but the second we head out into orbit, we'll light their sensors up, and they'll turn us to scrap. But if we can take out some of their ground-based firepower, we should be able to make a run for it, through whatever is left. You'll need to catch your own ride, though. Come on, that Commander. Destroy some of their mechs to reduce their enemies' flak a little, then I'll pick you up and we'll break you for orbit under their noses. Alright then. Well, sounds like a good plan. Alright, Argo, let's get this show on the road. Roger that, Carlisle. We've got your back. Alright, so this is going to be an interesting fight. 4 and 4. What do they have? A Black Knight, a Wolverine, a Shadowhawk, and a Jaegermech. Okay, so some good distance damage coming our way with going our enemy's way. They have with their Jaegermech. The Shadowhawk shouldn't be terrible. Wolverine. Okay, so these guys should be able to engage from distance. So I think that's what we'll plan on doing. Let's go ahead and take point. We need to destroy... Yeah, there are 2 evac zones. Let's go... Let's get to the top of this hill and see what we can get eyes on. Let's go... Let's go as high as we
Confirmed.
can. Alright, the Annihilator, let's get you to the top of the hill.
Confirmed.
The Stalker can go... Oh, what? The Stalker can probably go over here. Let's spread out our sensor range a little.
Moving out.
Indirect fire will be perfectly fine. Alright, there we go. 70-ton mech. And let's bring our Marauder up to the top. Yeah, the sooner we can hit that crest, the sooner we can get shots down on our opponents. Alright, our allies, what are they doing? Catching up, that is fine.
We've got an unknown on sensors.
Yep, enemies coming on in as to be expected. Let's go ahead and reserve. We're not going to get eyes on our target just yet, so let's see if we can get them closer. Alright. So far, so good, I suppose. No shots traded yet, but I'm sure that's about to change. Right, 70, 50, and 70.
Receiving you.
Right, our Marauder can get eyes on a singular target, so let's go ahead and see what we can do there.
Copy that.
Alright, more sensor contact with a 55-ton mech in the back there. Let's go for this Archer first and foremost. We know how annoying those things are, and their extra missile weight is rather annoying. Let's go for the headshot.
Here it comes.
And see what we can do. Alright, we did get that pilot injury. Unfortunately, that damage reduction is hurting us. Or, well, it's about to hurt us. Alright. Thank goodness they missed. That would be rather annoying. Oh, also too, we're near a radioactive field, so we do need to be careful with the heat generation there. Yeah, darn it. Looks like we didn't quite get the kill because of that. Alright. We'll have to follow up with somebody else. Let's go. Yeah, we're not quite able to get ourselves a good position. Let's see, if we use our jump jet, can we finagle ourselves a direct line of sight? And it seems that the answer is no. Okay, so as much as I dislike doing this, we're going to go ahead and leave Rannick out there for one more salvo. And see if we can either get closer or... oh no, seems about it. Okay.
Orders.
Get closer or do something else. Let's bring our Stalker around. I don't think we have to worry too much about all the other enemies. Let's go, you know what? Get you to the top of the hill. I believe you have a rangefinder. Yeah, okay, so that could be useful. Let's work our way up. We'll open up with a salvo. No point not taking shots if we could potentially take one out.
How might I help?
Our Annihilator is going to be free of any shooting, so let's go ahead and sprint all the way forwards. Let's set ourselves up. There we go. That's what we're after. More eyes on target. That is what we need. Especially if our friends have to use indirect line of sight. Our indirect fire. Alright, so they have a Warhammer. That thing could be a bit of a hassle. And an Archer. Okay. Well, at least we now know what our priorities to target are. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll get the Highlander. Jump jets. Yeah, we might as well use our jump jets. We'll go ahead and target the... You know what? A single LRM-15 is not particularly amazing. However, we may knock them over. Yeah, let's
Roger.
tossing up whether we should have sprinted or fired. But seeing that much stability damage taken, let's hope for the best.
Got it.
Alright, and it turns out that was not quite enough. Alright, one of those unmarked weapons is inbound to you. It's coming in fast. I'm guessing you're about to have more company. Alright. More reinforcements on the way. Not a surprise whatsoever. Our friends are making choices. Ooh, Hunchback. Excuse me? What are you doing there, Mr. Hunchback? I would have expected more weaponry from you. Alright, so the radiation will give extra 10 heat on its next activation. Maybe they're just concerned about cooking themselves, which is a little bit unlike a Hunchback pilot. I would have expected
Waiting for orders.
pretty much everything to be thrown to the wind. And just a good old salvo. Alright, let's follow up on the... That Warhammer could be a good kill. Although 2 LRM-20s is rather uncomfortable to have sticking around.
On the move.
You know what? We're going to go ahead and... There is a chance that one of our extra allies, Shadowhawk, Wolverine... Yeah, you have direct fire. You only have an LRM-5. I don't expect you to target the archer. That's kind of annoying. Alright, we're going to go ahead and focus on the archer. It's already closest to death. Heat is a big problem here, so let's turn off 2 of our lasers. We'll see if we can get rid of him. I just don't want to take all of that extra damage. That's a fair chunk to deal with.
Target acquired.
Alright. Destroy the
Enemy
pilot.
down.
That is ideal. At least that'll slow their damage output by a fraction. Now, they've targeted the Hunchback. That's not bad. At least we'll be minimizing their evasion. Ooh. Alright. Gunslinger is still well and good with its armor. Let's see. No, none of our friends particularly joining in on the fight. Alright then. Well then.
Their targeting skills aren't impressive.
No. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we
Standing
can
by.
return some fire there in a second. Yeah, I think we'll get our Annihilator to take out the Warhammer. We'll have a very nice full salvo there. Let's use you over here instead. Let's focus on the... Let's focus on the Hunchback. Yeah, see if we can make him a more agreeable target for the next round. That seems like fun. And then, you know what? Those odds are actually fairly terrible, all things considered. Let's send the LRMs. You know what? No, we'll send an AC-2 down to the Shadowhawk just to mitigate their potential evasiveness for other people shooting at them. There we go.
Got it.
That should be fine. Alright, so that's not too bad. Since it's impaired, that'll definitely help out. Shadowhawk is now easier to target for our allies, assuming they actually get to a position where they can shoot. And the answer is no. What? Good grief. Sometimes you gotta wonder, if you at least sprinted to the top, that would set us up nicely to deal with these guys. But it looks like
You have orders?
they're a little bit short on sense. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll take the high ground. I don't think we're going... Oh, take that back. We're going to go full salvo at the Warhammer. This will be fine.
Have no doubt, it will be done.
Alright, precision shot, headshot. We can tank all of this heat very nicely. Still all 95% to hit, which is excellent. Those PTSs are really paying off even though we have impaired sensors. Let's go.
Target confirmed.
Alright, well, he went down. No surprises there.
One less target.
Fantastic. And Now we have one more shot before the hostiles drop on in.
Commander.
So let's get our stalker. Medium laser LRMs. You know what? At least if we can knock this thing over, we may get ourselves a free... precision shot.
On the move.
So let's not waste the potential opportunity. We'll also line ourselves up for medium lasers to fire on the next one. Yeah, full salvo. Let's see what we can do.
Roger.
Alright, well that I will take.
Reporting critical hit.
Left torso destroyed, looking very unsteady. Alright, another best lance just deployed. Commander, getting hot down there. Alright, Duke Rico sends his regards. Carlisle. Rico? Hell, that guy's like a bad smell that you just can't wash out of your cockpit. Huh. That's, clearly a wonderful friendship that they've got going there. Alright, let's go. Okay, we did take out one medium laser, but that's not going to make a huge matter of difference. We need to take care of him before he shoots. I think I'm far more concerned about that hunchback than the Shadowhawk. They did drop another 55-ton Mech in, but I think
Ready for orders.
that is manageable. Let's go. Let's work our way across. We will go... Yeah, we'll position ourselves there.
Roger that.
Hopefully that's enough heat to... oh no, that's a potential shutdown. Wait a second, what's going on there? Did we walk through something? Something seems a little bit off. We didn't get tagged with any kind of burning gel. We didn't stand in any of the radiation. Alright, well I guess that was just the amount of weapons we had that it was thinking it was going to overheat. But we haven't taken any damage, so I suppose it's an unnecessary warding. Let's go ahead and... You know what, do we even bother with a precision strike? Yeah, I think we do. I don't think that we have a chance of killing this thing if we don't. So let's go precision strike. We'll go for the headshot. And if not, we'll burn our way through to the core.
Affirmative.
Oh, and it looks like our targeting was on point. Fantastic.
One more for the kill board.
Alright, so that's one more down. Let's see. Black Knight coming on in. Yeah, lots of shots on our Highlander. That is fine. Spread out the damage if you so desire. And now our allies can... Yeah, just going to walk in LRM. Yep, that's really what we want. Honestly, their indirect fire support
Got a
is
lock on
almost worthless to us. Yeah. Oh well. It is what it is. Let's see. More mechs are... Oh, they're targeting our friends at least. Glad to see that even though we're doing the heavy lifting, we're not going to take all of the damage. So 55, 60, 55, and another 60. Okay, that's another easy lance to handle. Let's go ahead and clean up what we can. Let's go ahead and point blank. We'll go for the Shadowhawk. That should, Actually, you know what? 1, 2, 4, I was about to say we could go for a precision shot, but I think we'll maybe save our resolve. I'd probably prefer to use it with our Annihilator, but even then I think we would, again, maybe save it for the next round, dealing with fresher mechs.
Good to go.
Let's bring our...
Awaiting orders.
Yeah, let's bring our Annihilator point blank. That should be a very nice
Be there
spot
in a
there.
jet.
We'll get shots on the next turn easily. Let's go ahead and remove him from the field. Oh boy, that's so fun.
That's the left. All primary targets there.
Alright, fantastic. So that's good. And now that gives us
Standing
a
by.
chance to bring... Yeah, let's bring our Stalker forwards.
Copy that.
Let's see, who should we open fire upon first? They have a Griffin, a Dragon, and another Griffin. Okay, so Who do we so desire to focus upon? I think we might go... Let's go with the dragon. He has the least amount of damage reduction. So yeah, that's the one we're going to focus on. Let's go.
Firing on target.
Alright, so that's not too bad. Alright, I'm tracking an unmarked weapon boss. Probably more Dest forces coming in to join the party. Wow, okay. So, lots of enemies. Well, at any point, if our friends want to join in the fray and actually help us out, I would be very happy. But I think this may be too much to ask for. Sort of playing defensive in terrible defensive territory. I don't think they're going to be of much assistance.
Ready to get it on.
Alright, so if this is the case, let's go ahead and see. From where you are, can you shoot anyone? No, you cannot. You're also remarkably toasty, and we can't really get you into a good position. We could technically get a shot off and maybe go ahead and take down one of them. But I don't know if we're going to go ahead and do that. I think, yeah, you haven't really been shot at the moment, so let's just go ahead and reserve. We're going to try and bring them to us. Let our allies go ahead and burn down their evasion, and then we'll follow up. Alright, we've taken care of enough of them to let our leopard make orbit. We're starting to withdraw, Commander. See you upstairs. Ah. Okay, well, are you going to do anything this time? You're taking extra heat. That's,
Oh, I'm hit.
Ooh, looks like Angel's been wounded. That is not ideal. Lucky LRMs on their end. You're sprinting. Alright.
Light damage. Holding firm.
Well, the good news is we haven't lost so much armor, so realistically we could probably take these guys out. Unless, of course, there's an infinite spawn. I don't know if that's a thing. But I'm hoping it's not. So, now that we've got better positioning on all of these other mechs, let's go ahead and see if we can clean them up. Let's go... Yeah, 95.
Standing by.
We're going to have some interesting salvos, alright. Let's go... Oh, all of them have had their turn, so let's go ahead and... Yeah, let's go ahead and move on up. We'll use our Highlander first. We'll strip off whatever evasion we can. Let's go for the... we'll go for the... Yeah, snub PPCs, maybe autocannons there, and then the rest over here. Sure, that's how we will do it. A, B, and C. Oh, wait a second. Autocannons on B, snubs on A, LRMs on... We'll go with A. Yeah, that'll do. Let's just go ahead and fire.
Confirmed. Firing.
As long as we have shots on target, that's the main thing. Alright, getting close to knocking that thing over. Alright. And did we tag it? Yes, we did. Fantastic. Right, well, that'll help. That'll mitigate some of their damage reduction. Mech still deciding to do absolutely nothing. Alright, well then, if that is the case, what I think we do here is... Well, let's take a round to cool down. Yeah, I think that is going to be in our interests. Let's bring our gunslinger up. We'll get into range, and then if we were to take a shot, we could go against the guy who's tagged. He does take extra damage from ballistic, which is our Gauss rifle. That would be quite a pain, and yeah, okay, we're gonna have to stick with 3 less. You know what? I think I'd maybe prefer. Yeah, all right. We're gonna try out 4 weapons instead of more. As long as we can start taking these guys out, the better. Although I think we'll target someone other than this dragon. We'll let the Annihilator with all of the autocannons make the most of that extra ballistic damage. So, in that case, let's find ourselves... There we go, a dragon. No damage reduction. This will give us the best chance at a kill. Let's go precision shot for the head. Let's see. Alright. Fantastic. That's 1 down.
Hostile removed.
That'll do. And now we can bring
Yes,
Rabbit.
Commander.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Alright. Full ultra autocannons, everything, the whole 9 yards. Let's go ahead and vent our coolant. That I will happily do to get off a full salvo. Another precision strike on the another precision strike, this time on the dragon. Let's see what damage we can do.
Locking on target.
Excellent.
Let's hit him hard.
Yeah, no damage reduction because of that tag.
kill.
That is fantastic. And then
Ready
Angel,
for orders.
let's go and... Yeah, we're going to send a salvo to
Copy
the
that.
Griffin. We're going to see if we can knock that thing over. We could potentially overheat, but we'll turn off 1, no, 2, you know what? Off it. We have a coolant vent for a reason. Let's send everything we've got and make sure that this guy goes down fast and hard.
Here.
Alright, so that'll definitely be a knockover.
Inflicted some heavy
Yep,
damage.
knockdown is there. So there goes initiative, a wound. Let's see. Reinforcements are coming on in, but I think we can handle with these. Alright, that's another desk lance on the field. Carlisle, what did you do to these people to piss them off this much? I didn't die when Duke Rickle asked me to. I guess it's considered rude in the Combine. Okay. My goodness. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Let's bring...
Standing by.
let's bring... Do we just finish him off? I think we do. Yeah, let's make the most for our resolve gain. May as
On
well
my
use it
way.
while we still can, because he's about to stand up otherwise. Let's go against the Griffin. Factor, that's maybe not the best position to have taken for future engagements, but I guess it is what it is. Let's go ahead and go for the headshot. Fire. Fire? Never mind, we can get 1 extra weapon in there. Yes, let's go ahead and now fire.
Firing on target.
Oh, and we did not get the kill.
Score
Okay,
a critical hit.
so that is unfortunate. Wolverine, what are you doing? You were just running and cooking. That is a choice. Also, too, I would have thought that the precision strike would have slowed him down. But I guess we didn't get it.
I'm showing minor damage.
It did show that we had the cold shot for the head, so... Don't know what went on there. All of these guys are just bugging on out. Kind of annoying. But at least they can take some of the hits for us. Shadowhawk, what have you got? More. Okay. These other mechs are circling around. Let's see. What do they have? They have just a bunch of unknown mechs. Okay. Good news is we have the high ground, so we'll have very good
Ready for orders.
percentages to hit. Let's go... I think we'll focus this way. We'll get our Highlander in position for future engagements. Let's see. Yeah. Autocannons, nubs. Let's see if we can take down the...
Moving to
what
position.
was it, the Griffin that was on the ground? Yeah, let's go ahead and see if we can core him. He's practically dead at this point. Let's go ahead and fire. Alright, another mech bites the dust.
Mech destroyed.
And now let's go for... Again, Mega Mech. Just none of them are doing anything remotely useful. Kind of questioning whether we should really be saving these guys. Alright, so 45, 70, and 55. Okay.
receiving you.
I'd be guessing that 45 is maybe a Blackjack or a Vindicator. 55, probably just another Griffin or Shadowhawk. And then, yeah, 70 ton, probably missiles. Probably. Right, let's move our Stalker forwards. Let's go. Actually, you know what?
What's the plan?
No. If we're going to have to move and shoot, let's go ahead and get our Annihilator to a better angle. And I think this angle is the best one. Come over this ridge, be able to fire down on them on the next turn. Full shots of autocannons against the Griffin. Or do we just go for a full salvo and guarantee that the guy goes down? Plus, we will probably have the height to engage with them anyway, so let's just go for a full salvo. If we're going to have heat to spend, we may as well cool down on the next turn with our autocannons. So, okay, a little bit too much. Let's drop off a medium laser. That'll be fine. No one cares about that minimal amount of damage when you've got all of the rest. Let's go. Alright, looking fairly good. And there we are. Okay.
Target neutralized.
So the good news is that cuts out any potential indirect fire capabilities on their end. We are going to max out on our resolve. So let's go ahead and... Oops,
Waiting for orders.
let's see. Let's use our vigilance. Yeah, I think that'll be the plan. Make sure that we are burning up some of our resolve. And so, yeah, we'll still have enough for plenty of attacks on the next one. Let's go ahead and sprint. And we will sprint all the way down there. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, get ourselves a little bit of extra vision.
Confirmed.
Not as much cooling as we would prefer, but it will be fine. Right. What do we have? First of all, oh, it's a hatchet man. Okay, so clearly getting ready for as we try and evac. Yeah, AC-10, yeah, not going to be too much.
Got something you want done?
Ranak, you could technically fire a shot, but I think we're going to cool you down. And unless someone
Waiting
gets
for my opening.
particularly close. Honestly, don't really mind what happens with these mercenaries, these Grey Death Legion. They have done absolutely nothing for us, so whatever happens, happens. Alright, what have we got? Shadowhawk gets hit, fine by me. And now their Wolverine. Oh, still just going for maximum evasion. Well, on the plus side, at least we're not taking extra damage.
What's up, boss?
Alright, let's just make sure that there is no one else to
Waiting
move.
for the shot.
Alright, Jägermech still not doing diddly squat. Alright, so they have a rifleman, they have a hatchetman, archer, and shadowhawk. Alright.
Yes, Commander.
Well then, let's get Ranak set up for next round. Let's bring him all the way down here and cool on off. That should be fine. Then for the rest of us, let's bring
Reporting.
our Annihilator. Should probably take some shots. Yeah, let's go. What do we want to take down? Let's go for the archer. I think that archer is going to be a bigger pain than anything else.
Good to go.
Yeah, I
What's
think
the
that
plan?
that is the case. Let's go ahead and we'll move on up. We'll take a precision strike.
Of course.
If we can get ourselves a kill, that would be good. And we also do cool down because we're only firing our autocannons. Is always a nice thing. Alright, how are we doing? Oh yes, there we go. Another archer down.
Hostiles eliminated.
That is very, very nice. Alright, let's see. How else can we
Standing by.
go from here? Let's bring... We may as well bring our Stalker down. Could go ahead and
Standing
take out
by.
that Rifleman. Our Highlander has jump
Yes,
jets.
Commander.
Yeah, okay, let's go ahead and move here. We will focus upon think we're going to go for the rifleman. Yeah, see if we can take some shots on him.
I got you.
Out of everybody, I think he'll do the most damage. So may as well get that done.
Ready for orders.
Firemaster, let's go. Don't know if jump jet's necessarily the best thing. Could move to the top. We have fairly solid shots. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get closer with our jump jets.
Confirm.
We can't fire everything, we can't fire everything. It'll be what it is. Let's target. Yeah, okay, let's drop off the... Well, yeah, we're gonna drop an autocannon, I suppose. Actually, that thing barely makes any difference to our heat. Alright, let's drop the LRM. That'd be 60 versus 75. Yeah, and that's a fair bit of heat generation, so let's go ahead and fire with that.
Confirm.
Oh, whoopsie daisies. We should have done our precision strike, but oh well. It is what it is. Alright, Hatchet Man jumping on up close, firing his autocannon against one of them. Fine by me. Let's bring...
Waiting for orders.
Yeah, here we go. Rannick, let's get you in position. Let's take out that Shadowhawk.
Affirmative.
I think we may destroy everybody. Yeah. Alright. All weapons. Fire at will. Actually, you know what? Probably a little excessive. Let's drop one of these, just so we have a little bit more of a heat threshold, just in case we can get around next time on the Mech. Yeah. There we go, and we still did it. Alright, planning for the
Tango
future
down.
is turning out to be pretty good for us. Alright, Black Knight. Kill. None of them are taking any shots. You really have to wonder. Yeah, definitely very buggy AI. I don't think we've ever seen that happen before in any of our other missions. Like, outside of the, what, 3 or 4 uses of an LRM-5, there wasn't much else.
Receiving you.
Let's bring... Oh, there we go. Targeting on the rifleman. Let's go for him. Although, you know what? That Hatchet Man could become a problem. Let's make sure he doesn't melee one of us, because if he does, I'm sure that's when one of our pilots will die. Let's go for everything we've got. That'll have to do, I suppose. Alright, well, at least he's a little bit more wounded. Mech, what have we got? Yep, still doing nothing but running. Oh, man.
Awaiting orders.
Alright, well, our Annihilator has a salvo ready for you. Or we have a salvo for you. Meeny, meeny, miny. Alright, go.
Commander.
Reporting.
You know what? I'm just concerned that we're going to get hatcheted and we're going to lose somebody unnecessarily because of how wonky this mission has been. We're just going to focus on that Hatchet Man, take him down.
Confirm.
Alright, there we go. At least that's one less problem.
Tango down.
Yeah, alright then. Our turn. Let's bring Angel
Standing
forwards. Salvo will be perfectly fine. Let's focus on him. Drop the lasers. And that is just within our threshold. Fantastic. Alright, and I think that's over
Critical hit,
on
Commander.
unsteady.
No
Oh my
retreat.
goodness. So close. Come on. Surely something could go our way this mission. Yeah. These Grey Death Legion are not very bright whatsoever.
Damage is minor, Commander.
Alright, well, either way, let's go ahead and finish this.
What's up, boss?
May not even need to evac at this point. Let's go ahead and we'll take the high ground because why wouldn't we?
Location confirmed.
Oopsie daisies, that might be a little bit too close for our Gauss rifle, but it is what it is now. We'll go for the headshot. Let's turn off one of our lasers. There we go.
Locking on target.
And that is that.
Let's go. Let's
Hip,
go.
huzzah. Alright.
Hostile eliminated.
Commander, the area has been cleared. Darius has given me the green light to land immediately. Hold position. Right, we made it, Argo. Let's have a chat.
Mission successful.
Okay then. Definitely time for a conversation. Also, too, I don't think we're going to get much in the way of salvage either. A lot of these consecutive missions don't give you a chance to negotiate, so we may not get much from doing all of the fighting. And apparently, the Draconis Combine is upset with us that we defended ourselves and wouldn't die. I'm beginning to see Carlisle's way of things already, and we haven't even spoken. Alright, Rabbit did a great job there with the Annihilator. Good job. Alright, let's see. Mech-wise, let's go for salvage. Let's take ourselves the Warhammer since we've come this far down, and then... Ooh. Nice LRM-20, but unfortunately we don't really need another one of those. Medium lasers as well. Some nice modified weapons, but we're not really looking to anything with that. So let's just go ahead and we'll grab the Archer as well. That will be fine. I can manage that. Alright, so what did we get in the long run? We grabbed five parts of an Archer, which means we're going to get 2 of those. Fantastic. Finished off our Hunchback, part of a Rifleman, 2 parts of a Shadowhawk, finished off our Warhammer, and then weapons. So you know what? That's not bad. 6 priority salvage and 27 in total. I guess that worked out rather well for us. That worked out very well indeed. Alrighty-o. Well then, let's see what Grayson has to say. Although, depending what it is, we may need to come back with the conclusion to this in the next one. The episode is running on just a little bit. And if it's another 40-minute battle, 50-minute battle, that might just be a little bit too long. So we'll see what is going to happen. But first of all, we need to see what's going to happen by talking to Carlisle.
That mech you asked for.
Alright, so plenty
that mech you asked
of
for is cleared for fighting.
mechs to Yang's satisfaction. Let's take all of those, tuck them into storage. We'll sell them off at a later date. Alright, Red Hunt 2 on the surface of Terra Tolada. Now that we're not being shot at, it's time for introductions. I'm Grayson Carlisle, CEO of the Grey Death Legion. We're looking for the League, and we were contracted to raid a joint House Loyal Kurita research base out here in the middle of nowhere. Alright, so I'm guessing the League is, yep, the Free Worlds League. Just checking it wasn't anything else. Go ahead and see. Alright, I'm guessing you haven't been able to confirm that contract since then. Yeah. Sounds like this isn't your first time in the crosshairs either, friend. Commander, I'm getting a transmission from the surface of the moon. It's repeating. I'm guessing it's automated. Alright, let's play it, Samaya. Dest Commando. Mercenary Commander, this is Josa Evren Yavuz, commanding Dest Team 9 Heaven. We are in control of this system's jump ship. Our fight is not with you. Stand down and allow us to capture Carlisle, and you will be sufficiently rewarded. Interfere, and you will be destroyed. The message is on repeat. Okay. Dest teams are brutal killers, Commander. Elite commandos that model their code of honor on that of the ancient ninja. Making a deal with them would be like tongue-kissing a snake. A poisonous. Yeah, I think that sounds about right. And the fact that they already tried to kill us once may not go well for their reputation, so they might kill us again. Or, well, try to kill us again. Alright, let's continue and see. If you surrender to them, they don't leave loose ends. Ever. Alright, well that's not the kind of deal I'm prepared to even consider. Any other ideas? Without a jump ship, we can't even call for help, much less untangle what happened here. Alright, I've heard that you have your own jump ship. Can't we use that? The Individuous? That's more of a long-term contract situation. In any case, the owner, Renfred Tor, jumped out again right after dropping us off. It's too dangerous for an unarmed free trader to loiter in the pirate points of a system where there's going to be shooting. He'll be back, but not for a couple of days. So we fight our way off-world, and the Individuous carries us out of this trap. We just need to signal to Tor to hang around for the pickup. Even using a pirate point, it's going to take us half a week to get to him, and he's under orders to jump out again if he doesn't hear from me. Alright, how will we send that signal? All of our comms are being jammed, and the Argo's transmitter isn't powerful enough to punch through it. I could try making a run for it, just to send the signal. No, it's too dangerous. The Argo's fast, but she's also the size of a small moon. Easy target for any decently armored dropship. That is true. Alright, we'll need to capture a more powerful transmitter and neutralize their ability to track us once we break orbit. Yeah, that does sound about right. Well, while you were on your way to orbit, Maya and I managed to locate the planet-side facility they're using to coordinate their local operations. If we destroyed that, they probably wouldn't be able to track us. Okay, well that sounds good. Oh, I was looking at this place up in our charts, and guess what I found? An old Comstar Explorer Corps base that was decommissioned 30 years ago. It should have a powerful enough transmitter, I'd think. Okay, so Comstar, we know those guys by reputation at the very least. The world's worst communications array that will kill you for payment. Alright, let's see. Destroy the best base. We'll destroy their command facility. Carlisle, you capture the Comstar base. Or we go for the Comstar facility and you take the best command. Okay. Well, realistically, if it's got Comstar, they'll probably have a bit of lost tech. So I would assume that it's going to be... Yeah, we're going to go ahead and capture the facility. I think that is good here. Carlisle, you take the desk command facility, or... Wait a second. Just trying to find this out. Hang on. I think I just misread that. So I'm going to do that again. So, decision to destroy the desk base. We'll destroy their command facility and you capture the base. Or we'll handle setting up the transmission, you take out the desk base. I think it's best to capture the Comstar facility. Yeah, there's probably some goods lying around, so we're going to go ahead and try that. If we need to come back and destroy it, we can come back and do that, but I think that that's what we'll do. Yeah, anything that gets us hands on potential lost tech is a good call. Alright, that makes sense. You've got the map to the Comstar facility, and I've got a score to settle with the Curators. I'll give you our recognition codes so you can let Tor know what's happening. Alright, that sounds pretty good. Remember, we just need that facility taken out. No need to hunt down every last Curator. Alright, we've been doing this as long as you have Oliveira. I know when to focus on the job. Amanda, we have an operation to plan. See you on board the Invidious. Alright then, good luck, Carlisle. Good luck indeed. Alright. Well, I've been trying to get Yamaguchi on comms, but there is no response. Yeah. I mean, he's not even there. His ship is gone. Ah, we probably ran for it when the double cross happened. We're not so sure? No? In that last transmission, he seemed genuinely surprised and offended. Yeah, well, we'll give him plenty of time to tell us about it when we catch up to him. Okay, well, let's get this operation rolling. I don't want to spend any more time in this place than we have to. Okay. Well then, I guess there's still a little bit to get to the conclusion. I do wonder if there's going to be a second mission after this. So you know what? We're going to call things here for today. We'll come back with the conclusion to the Ray, Death, Legion, and our double crossing by test. So if you do want to see that episode, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.